Good evening, everyone, and a very, very warm welcome to the live quiz. You eager beavers, I've got to say, there was 42 of you in the comments already. So thank you for being so prompt and ready to roll. Usual score, guys. You know the drill by now. I try and keep it quick. You need a quiz sheet or a scrap of paper. What you'll find, guys, I posted one of these on the quiz page. Don't worry if you haven't got one. Scrap of paper will do equally as well. Remember, comments is for banter, but never post an answer. And talking of the comments, why don't you get posted in there, guys? Let me know who's playing, where you're playing from. Hi, Lindsay. How you doing? Hope you're well. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Simon. You okay, buddy? Hope you're all right, mates. Who else is playing with us? Where are you playing? How are you playing? How many people are playing? Evening, Jen. Hi, Jen. Hi, Chris. Hi, Hugo. Hi, Dottie. Who else is on tonight with us, guys? Let us know who's taking part. We have currently got 50 people logged in. Hello to the Pudsey crowd. Walt Quisney. What Shell has done there? Shell has taken the team name. It's Mickey Mouse's birthday, so tonight your quiz name theme is to come up with something cartoon related, Disney related. That is your team name theme. Let's start seeing your quiz names, guys. Good evening, Steph. And the guys from Geisley, Gaz and Jude, hope you're well, guys. Hi, Anthony. Thanks for joining us, mate. Nice to have your company on board. Hi, Diane. Hi, Helen. David and Trish, hello. Hope you're well down in Bristol. Hi, Jem. Thanks for joining us, as always. Hi, Moira. Hope you are well. Hopefully the brains of the operation will be with you very soon. Dingbats the quiz necessities. Love it, Jem. Great name. Hi, Jules, Steve, Dean, and Ash. Hope you are well, guys. Hope you're doing well. We'll just give everybody a few minutes to jump on board. We've got 65 on board at the moment. Hi, Edwina. Hope you are well. It Disney matter, won't you know? Alistair Hilton. Hi, Alistair. Someday my pints will come. We've got Dave Wrightson. Hello, mate. Hello, Helen. Hello, Ollie and Andy. Hope you're doing okay tonight. Solo team. Well, let's see how that goes. Grumpy and happy. Wow, cool. That's, yeah, I think we know which way around that is, Gaz and Jude. Right, guys. R1, R2, R4, R5, or R7. Play your Rooster Boosters. Play your Rooster Boosters. Higher over in Mosul to Bill and Liz. Hope you're well, guys. So get your Rooster Boosters played. You've got round 1, round 2, 4, 5, or 7. 1, 2, 4, 5, or 7. Hiya, Tom. Hope you're doing okay in Swansea. Thank you for joining us, bud. Dad mentioned you would be joining us. Lovely to have your company. So far, we are down to Bristol. We're across to Swansea. We are up to Perth in Scotland. And we're right over to Mosul in Germany. Hi, Jenna. Walt Quisney again. Here we got the Top Cats have gone for R5 for their Rooster Booster. Helen has gone R1. Simon and Lindsay are on R5. Moira, team name, Deputy Dogs. Grumpy and Happy have gone for R1. Jem Wilson's gone R2. Let's get playing them, guys, with Rooster Boosters. Let's play your Rooster Boosters, Lady and the Tramp. Wow, that's brutal, Jen. That is brutal. I'm guessing you came up with that one. Vajkovic has gone on R1. Katie's gone R4. Liz R4. And Moira R5. Guys, I've got to say an absolute Tweedledee and Tweedledrum. Wow, got some good teammates. Sleepy in Bristol. Some great names tonight, guys. I've got to say a massive thank you. Last week, we did a bit of fundraising for the Royal British Legion. Given that we couldn't all be buying our poppies this year, and you guys were incredibly generous, including Gift Dave, you raised £171.75. Massive respect, guys. Absolutely brilliant. 171.75 from our little quiz community for the Royal British Legion last week. So well done, guys. Well done. Foaming at the mouth for Mark Beerlow, who's gone on round 1. We've got a load of people going on round 1. But is that the right choice? Are we ready? Should I tell you what your rounds are tonight, guys? Have Huey, Dewey and Louie have gone on round 4. Evening, Diane. Right. Have we all played our Rooster Booster? Have you wrote it on your quiz sheets? We've got 72 on board, so I reckon it's about time we got started. Your rounds are as follows. Jesus, a team name choice this evening. It's Mickey Mouse's birthday, so we need to come up with a Disney stroke cartoon related team name. There's some absolute crackers in there. People are obviously quite animated by the idea of cartoons. Right, so your rounds this evening, guys. R1's very popular. For all those that have gone on R1, this week your questions will be about the media. R2, pot luck. Good choice, Diane. Beauty and the Beast. I kind of see where some of these names have gone with the husband and wife pairings. So R1's the media. R2, which Jesus has gone on, is pot luck. R3, they're back, guys. Dingbats. R4 is places. Round 5 will be people. Matthew McKernan's favourite round. R6 is the dead easy anagrams this week. And R7, the very popular Sally's news round. So again, guys, the media 1, potluck is 2, 3 is dingbats, 4 is places, people at 5, the dead easy anagrams at 6, and around 7 this evening, guys, is Sally's news round. As always, we are doing tonight's quiz in association with a brilliant guys at Rooster's Brewing and Rooster's Taproom. And I will tell you more about some of their offerings as we progress through the quiz. As always, guys, comments for banter, but never post an answer. If you're on a smart TV, comment through a separate device. Vic and Jodie, Ladies and the Tramp. Wow, that's quite brutal, is that? Very harsh. So we've got smart TV, communicate with a separate device. I'll be asking every question twice and then doing a quick recap at the end of the round. Quiz Me Princess, so much nicer. And I'm guessing Sienna or Brooke came up with that one, Jenna. So we're doing a quiz. It's Mickey Mouse. Talking of Mickey Mouse's quiz, Ant Smith, he's posting in the comments. He will be doing his quiz on Thursday night. I will tell you more about that. We'll share it on the Facebook page. We will let you know where you can head for Ant's quiz tomorrow night. But I reckon it's time we got going with our quiz this evening. Let's do some social quistancing. We are on to round 1, and your round 1 is media. My tipple of choice this evening is Rooster's Yankee, the 4.3 pale ale. Luckily, Ben Overton left me some. Hubby's choice. Wow, Chris, the Quiz Me Princess. How beautiful. Number 1, the BBC was established in which decade? The BBC was established in which decade? So we've currently got 76 on board, which is absolutely brilliant. I know there's an England game being played tonight versus Iceland. Mum's been to Iceland. The Priestleys, hello. Thanks for joining us, Alison. R1, we're on the media. We are on the media. Question 1, the BBC was established in which decade? Question number 2, who won an Oscar for his role in the 2003 film Mystic River? Who won an Oscar for his role in the 2003 film Mystic River? Question number 3. Will Smith famously starred as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but in which US city is the affluent area of Bel-Air? Ariel and Eric, beautiful. Number 3, Will Smith famously starred as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but in which US city is the affluent area of Bel-Air? Certainly will, Vicky. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you. I'll just do a recap for those that are catching up, guys. The BBC was established in which decade is number one? Number two, who won an Oscar for his role in the 2003 film Mystic River? And number three, which famous Will Smith famously starred as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but in which US city is the affluent area of Bel-Air? Vicky's going to be buoyed up now that she's had the questions repeated. Question number 4, guys. What is the name of the chief wolf in the Jungle Book? What is the name of the chief wolf in the Jungle Book? Okay. Number 5. What were outside Ebbing, Missouri in the title of an award-winning 2017 film? What were outside Ebbing, Missouri in the title of an award-winning 2017 film? Question number 6. It's a year's question, guys. They all happen in the same year, but which year is it? Death of Coronation Street star Mike Baldwin. Singer Connie Fisher wins the BBC talent show How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? And Take That have a comeback hit with Patience. Evening, Zoe. Thank you for joining us. Zoe Mouse, late to Mickey Mouse's party. I'll be doing a recap very soon, Zoe, to give you a chance to catch up. We're on question 6. We're in round 1, and round 1 is the media. And question number 6. No, my pleasure, Zoe. I'm actually talking to you. This is weird. Number 6. Which year? Death of Coronation Street star Mike Baldwin. Singer Connie Fisher wins the BBC talent show How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? And Take That have a comeback hit with Patience. So if you can just give me a little patience, I will recap the 6 questions. Number 1, the BBC was established in which decade? The BBC was established in which decade? Number 2, who won an Oscar for his role in the 2003 film Mystic River? Question number 3. Will Smith famously starred as the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but in which US city is the affluent area of Bel-Air? Is anybody else kind of doing the music to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in their head at the moment as an earworm, or is it just me? Number 4. What is the name of the chief wolf in the Jungle Book? Good work, Zoe. So number 4. What is the name of the chief wolf in the Jungle Book? Thank you, Liz. And number 5. Well done, Sally. Sally Social in the comments. For those that don't know, Sally Social is my gorgeous missus. She runs all the mechanics in the background that makes this nonsense work for us. She is born and raised the opening lines of Will Smith. Number 5. What were outside Ebbing, Missouri in the title of the award-winning 2017 film? What were outside Ebbing, Missouri in the title of the award-winning 2017 film? And your last one, guys. Which year? They're all the same year. Death of Coronation Street star Mike Baldwin. Singer Connie Fisher wins the BBC talent show How Do You Solve a Problem Like Maria? And Take That had a comeback hit with Patience. That's your round one. I'm going to just give you a minute or so for those people who need to catch up. Then we're going to get into round two. And your round two this evening is the ever popular pot luck. Wow. So Zoe Mouse, son Daniel, had to do the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for music homework last week. I would say music lessons at school have perhaps changed a tad since my day. Right. So, Roosters, guys, obviously they're supporting us with the prize for tonight's quiz. They really value all the support that you're giving them. The guys there have asked me to say a huge thank you for all you're doing with your orders on the online shop. Sally Social will share the online shop in the comments very soon, so you can navigate to that whenever you want after the quiz. Don't forget, they're still doing the 10-litre bag in a box beers, which are available for local delivery, and for nationwide delivery, they've got the 5-litre mini kegs. That's around 9 pints of beer, and they do 14 different beers available in the mini kegs. So the types of beers you've got the Roots Rock Reggae, you've got After the Horses Bolted, you have got the Yankee, which I'm on this evening, which I've got to tell you is damn nice. We have the First World Problems, which is a salted caramel stout. The 24/7 session IPA, that's a 4.7 ABV. Again, Sal's got to send you a link. She's just put a link up there for the beer shop. She'll also send you a direct link for the mini kegs, the 5-litre mini kegs. They look really cool, little silver mini keg, and I've seen people who convert them once they have used them. Thank you, Nicholas. So the people who use them, they turn them into mini plant pots, mini herb pots, all sorts of stuff. They're a really cool bit of merch. So we are going as I get it, Nick. Snow White and the 7 Dingbats. Thank you. We're moving into potluck, guys. Round 2, potluck. Which Manhattan street is world famous for its fashion stores? Which Manhattan street is world famous for its fashion stores? Question number 2. In which US state did the Battle of the Alamo take place? It's round 2. It's question 2. It's potluck. In which US state did the Battle of the Alamo take place? Guys, it's amazing. We've got 81 people on board tonight. Thank you very much. We're always so humbled by how many people want to get involved in the quiz. I'm glad that everybody's enjoying them so much. We're here for the period of lockdown, however long that may be, whether it's the 2nd of December or whether it's beyond. All the time that we're in lockdown, we will keep doing your Wednesday night quiz. Then we will hand the baton over on a Thursday to Ant to do his Thursday night quiz as part of Yorkshire DJ Beats. That's over there on Facebook Live. We'll chuck all the live links so you can't miss it, guys. Highly recommend it. Similar kind of concept to this. Nothing too serious. Bit of fun, bit of banter, and it's highly recommended that Ant is doing Movember at the moment. If for anything else, just go and have a look at the moustache. Number 3. In which small Texan town did David Koresh lead 80 of his branch Dividend followers to their death in 1993? In which small Texan town did David Koresh lead 80 of his branch Davidian followers to their death in 1993? Well, there's Anthony calling me a twit, encouraging everybody to go and see his moustache. I assume he means twit. Okay, we want to repeat on number 3, I'm guessing, Ant. In which small Texan town did David Koresh lead 80 of his Branch Davidian followers to their death in 1993? I'll be honest, I think that's a tough question, but you will all know the answer when I tell you it. In which small Texan town did David Koresh lead 80 of his Branch Davidian followers to their death in 1993? If you will come late, Zoe, that's the issue. We had all the easy stuff before you even turned up. Number 4, the real is the currency of which country? The real is the currency of which country? Question number 5. What was the name of the artificial satellite launched by the Soviets in 1957? The real is, as you think it would be, Nicholas, the real. R-E-A-L. R-E-A-L. Keep it real, Nick. So number 4, the real is the currency of which country? Number 5. What was the... It's not Real Madrid, Nick. I mean, it's a good guess, though. You put it down if you want. What was the name of the artificial satellite launched by the Soviets in 1957? What was the name of the artificial satellite launched by the Soviets in 1957? Wow. Could the Soviets not keep him out, Moira? 57. It takes all varieties that year. Right. Number 6. Number 6. It's Mickey Mouse's birthday today. How old is he? It's Mickey Mouse's birthday today. How old is he? Question 6 is what I like to call made up on the spot question. When I'm suddenly reading through the questions, I realise I've only cut and pasted 5 in there for potluck. I've not done a 6th one. And then I have to sort of style it out and make out that I've already had that question wrote down. And I'm not just sort of created it when I got to about question 4 and just panicked. So if we could all just style it out together. Question number 6. How old would Mickey Mouse be today? How old would Mickey Mouse be today? So you're 6 again, guys. You're 6 again. Which famous Manhattan street is world famous for its fashion stores? Question number 2. In which US state did the Battle of the Alamo take place? Number 3. In which small Texan town did David Koresh lead 80 of his Branch Davidian followers to their death in 1993? Question number 4. The real is the currency of which country? Number 5. What was the name of the artificial satellite launched by the Soviets in 1957? Just read question 6, shall I? Question 6. Thank you, Jesus. How old would Mickey Mouse be today? Number 6. Hi, Neil. Thank you for joining us, buddy. Thank you for joining us. we will catch you up as quickly as we can, mate. Number 1, which Manhattan street is world famous for its fashion stores? Number 2, in which US state did the Battle of the Alamo take place? Question number 3, in which small Texan town did David Koresh lead 80 of his Branch Davidian followers to their death in 1993? Round 4, the real is the currency of which country? Question number 5, what was the name of the artificial satellite launched by the Soviets in 1957? And your number 6, the pre-planned question, how old would Mickey Mouse be today? There we go, Neil. Sorry, it's a bit of a random whiz through there, mate, but we've got to crack on and keep to time for everybody. We've got 82 on board. Neil's gone around 7 for his double bubble Rooster booster token. You're round 7. Look at you, Neil. You've got Sally's news round. Round 3 tonight is the ever popular Dingbats. Zoe, he didn't tell you when he kissed you. Are we talking Neil Stubbs or are we talking Mickey Mouse? When and how and why did Mickey Mouse kiss you? And I mean, Disney matter, but how is that why you are Zoe Mouse? Mickey Mouse, not Neil Stubbs. What could have been there, Neil? What could have been, mate? So I'm guessing Disney World, Zoe. I'm guessing Disney World, Disneyland, yada yada. There we go. Christmas 2017. Brilliant. Well, we hope you had a lovely time. We're sure you did. Right, let's do your dingbats, guys. We all know the score. You're all the regulars. Let's do it. Screen grab, all the necessary. Oh, Mouse is a childhood nickname. Okay. Thought you got married last Christmas or Christmas before last. There we go. Say what you see, guys. Say what you see. Cryptic clue. Thank you, Shane. There we go. There it is. Stop it. It's been going so low, Shane, and then you turned up. Number 1. Your number 2 on your dingbats. Number 2. Wow. Let's have a Marmite love or hate it dingbats comment. Jack, no. No, honestly, mate. I feel we've talked about this before. There we go. That's your number 2. Number 3. Like this one, guys. Love this one. It's one of my favourite dingbats ever, I think. There we go. That's your 3rd one, guys. So write down, screen grab. If you write it down as you see it. Photo it. Photo this as well if you want. You get it. You know, 2 for 1 offer we got on photos today. There we go. Love this one. Do love this one. Brag when you think you've got all 3, guys, but no answers. But brag, go for it. You think you've nailed it. Number 1. That is number 1. Wow. There's nothing I love than supportive colleagues. There we go. Number 1. Number 2. Number 2. There's your second one, people. There we go. It's number 2. Full house. Go on, Bearlo. Good lad. Somebody needs to buy me a printer, apparently. There we go. I'm going to get one from my brother. There we go. 3rd one. 3rd one. Wow. I was trying to think of a HP related gag. I could get one on HP. There we go. That's as good as it gets, Sam. Live comedy. It's not working well, is it? There we go. You've got that Tash to fall back on. I just have my wit and charm. That's your 3rd one, guys. Right, we're going to take a 5-minute comfort break. I'm going to check in with Sally Social. I'm also going to Google Mickey Mouse's age because I created a question on the hoof that I don't know the answer to. So we will take a cup. It's all improv, Jack. You wouldn't believe it. You'd think it was scripted. It's that good, wouldn't you? Whoa, what's that? Who's in the photo on the Shame of Destiny? Well, we used to have a photo frame of Destiny. We now have a filing cabinet of fate. Since we moved up to the box room, we've got a filing cabinet of fate. Maybe I'll leave that with you to have a look, shall I? While we're having a 5-minute break, I'll get out of the way and you can look at the filing cabinet of fate. Let me just say, she's had a very busy day. She's had a lot of meetings this week. She's doing some interviewing with me next week. So I'll leave that with you, shall I? There we go, Holly Jones, filing cabinet of fate. You're absolutely right. It's our new feature. The photo frame of destiny is gone. Replaced it with a completely new feature. Filing cabinet of fate. We'll have a chat with that lady later, shall we? So I've had some feedback this evening, guys. The feedback is taking far too long on the questions and chatting too much. Let us know, guys. Some people tell us we go too fast. Some people tell us too slow. Or do you want me to sit there in silence and give you some time? Let's have your feedback, guys. Let me know, please. Thank you, Susan. I love you. Thank you, Nick. Bad feedback. Sports. Good. Like you again, Shane. Just right for us. It's got to be one of my favourite Bristol-based uncles, David has. Favourite Bristol-based uncle. Bad feedback. It won't last. Jen, unusually, I know. We love a bit of chat. Right. Okay. Well, I'll. Hey, that's the feedback, guys. Chat is good. 9. Wow. She comes late to the party. Wants me to finish early. Right. Okay. Good evening, Kev. Okay. Jodie says I'm too quiet. Never ever had that feedback in my life. Right. Let's go through your answers quickly, guys. The BBC was established in which decade? Thank you, Chris. Unusually. So, the BBC was established in the 1920s. 2-0, half-time. Thank you, Alison. Number 2, Mystic River starred Sean Penn. Um, wow, we've opened it up for feedback. Sean Penn, Mystic River. Bel Air is in Los Angeles. Arcala was Chief Wolf in the Jungle Book. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. And your year is 2006. So, 2006. And I would have thought you'd gone the whole double chin thing. Right, number 1, 1920, Sean Penn at 2, Los Angeles at 3, Arcala 4, 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri was 5, and 2006 was right. I could do less light, guys, but I won't be able to read questions, so your choice. Number 2, the Manhattan Street for fashion is 5th Avenue. 5th Avenue. Number 2, the Battle of Alamo took place in Texas. David Koresh was Waco, W-A-C-O, Waco. The real is the currency of Brazil. Sputnik was the satellite launched, and Mickey Mouse was 92. He'd be 92 today. There we are. You happy? You happy now? It's not much better, is it? It's Moonface that does it for you. I could uplight. Do you want me to uplight? Whoa. Right. So, your answers again. 1, 5th Avenue. 2, Texas. Waco was 3. 4 was Brazil. Sputnik 5. And 92 was the number 6 that I never had. Your dingbats, guys. Your dingbats are as follows. Number 1 is what? That is pat on the back. Pat on the back. Number 2. Ants in your pants. Ants in your pants. Number 3 is sing in the blues. Sing in the blues. I said I liked it. So, let's get into your next round. We're moving on to round 4, guys. We're moving on to round 4. Your round 4 is places. Places. I'll tell you what we haven't done, guys. Wow, Chris Perkins, 3 out of 3 dingbats. It's taken, what, about 40 quizzes, but you've done it. You have done it. Let's post some scores, guys. Where are we at on our scores? 21 if you played your Rooster Booster already. 15 if you haven't. You guys have got it going on. Look at this. I think we had a 20 out of 21. Zoe, late to the party, but still on 14. Grumpy and happy. Yeah, move on. There we go, guys. Keep those scores coming. Jen and Chris, that'll be those dingbats for you. Neil, well done. Catching up, sir. Number 4. Edwina. Is that Edwina? Edwina Bowick wants to change the name to Dumbo. Right, let's move on. Number 1, places. From what did the city of Istanbul change its name in 1930? From what did the city of Istanbul change its name in 1930? The booster, double point token round, double point, Rooster Booster, double point, R1 through to R7, excluding round 3, round 6. Double point token, Rooster Booster. If you haven't played it, and you can play it in 4, 5, or 7. 4, 5, or 7. You decide before the quiz. We did talk about this earlier. Rooster Booster, double points, Vicky. Rooster Booster, double points. So it's single point per question. Double it up if you played your Rooster Booster. Sorry, guys, for the newbies. Most people, we have a fairly regular crowd. Thank you for joining us, new people. Sorry, I haven't gone through it in more detail. So double point token, the Rooster Booster, as we call it. Shane's played his in round 5, so you'll get double points on the next round. Single point for each answer. Double it up if you played your Rooster Booster. Therefore, you've either got, there we go, 19 out of 21 you have got. For those that haven't played it yet, they're out of 15. For those that have, they're out of 21. Feel free to, chuck in any fashion tips as we progress through round 4. Number 1, from what did the city of Istanbul change its name in 1930? From what did the city of Istanbul change its name in 1930? Britain, in which county is Portsmouth? Number 2 on places. Britain, in which county is Portsmouth? Stop it, everybody. We've got a quiz to run. Hey, I'm here for feedback. Number 3, the Grand Union Canal connects London with which city? The Grand Union Canal connects London with which city? Play up, Pompey, play up. Number 4, the Grossglockner is the highest mountain of which country? The Grossglockner is the highest mountain of which country? Grossglockner is Grossglocker. Grossglocker. Grossglockner is the highest mountain of which country? Jumping back to number 3, the Grand Union Canal connects London with which city? The Grand Union Canal connects London with which city? That is number 3 on round 4 places. Question 4, round 4 places. The Grossglockner is the highest mountain of which country? Question number 5. Prior to the fall of the Iron Curtain, only 2 communist countries allowed young British interrailers to visit. Name either of these countries. So prior to the fall of the Iron Curtain, only 2 communist countries allowed young British interrailers to visit. Name either of these countries. Question number 6. In Australia, what do the letters N, S, W? In Australia, what do the letters N, S, W stand for? That's NATO Sierra Whiskey. NATO Sierra Whiskey. Number 6. In Australia, what do the letters N, S, W stand for? So, your quick recap, guys. From what did the city of Istanbul change its name in 1930? Question number 2. Britain, in which county is Portsmouth? Question number 3. The Grand Union Canal connects London with which city? Number 4. The Grossglockner is the highest mountain of which country? Number 5. Prior to the fall of the Iron Curtain, only 2 communist countries allowed young British interrailers to visit. Name either of these countries. And do you know what? I'm going to give a bonus point. If you get both, you will get 2 points. Number 6. In Australia, what do the letters NSW stand for? NATO Sierra Whiskey. A minute, guys, and then we will move on to people. We will move on to your people rounds. This is round 5, people. Round 5. As Shane has gone on round 5, it's people, Shane. People. Question number 1. The Roman god of love was the son of Venus. Name him. Like in no sport, pop music or soap questions. Not finished yet, Chris, love. Not finished yet. Number 1, the Roman god of love was the son of Venus. Name him. Please by your choice, Shane. Please by your choice. It's round 5. It's question 2. Who was the Speaker of the House of Commons between 1992 and the year 2000? Who was the Speaker of the House of Commons between 1992 and the year 2000? It's round 5, it's question 2, and it's people. Question number 3. What was the name of there we go. Oh, it's like an Ant Smith quiz, this. Who was the driver of the car in which Princess Diana died? Who was the driver of the car in which Princess Diana died? Round 5, question number 3. People. Thank you, Ant. I know, Chris. It's the warmth of 2 layers that does it. Like a comfy pair of slippers again now, Chris, and normal service is resumed. It was all seeming quite professional at that point, but bring back sport. What we'll do, guys, by all means, post in the comments what rounds you love, what rounds you hate, what we want to see more of, what we want to see less of, too hard, too easy, about right. Let me know, guys. Let me know your feedback. I can then just disregard it and do my own thing anyway. But by all means, post in the comments. Now, keep it coming, guys. Always value feedback. Number 4. What name was given to the nobleman royalist who supported Charles I during the English Civil War? Civil War. TV and music. Music intros. Okay. Thank you, Katie. Hi, Tim. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're well, buddy. Hope the family are keeping all right, mate. Thank you for joining us. So question number 4, round 5, people. What name was given to the nobleman royalist who supported Charles I during the English Civil War? To be fair, Tim, you haven't missed much. A lot of waffling from me, a couple of questions, very little else, to be honest. Number 5, from which country was the Rubik Cube inventor Erno Rubik? From which country was the Rubik Cube inventor Erno Rubik? Question number 5, from which country was the Rubik Cube inventor Erno Rubik? Bit of a puzzle, but I'm sure you'll soon solve it. Question number 6. What did Alfred Nobel invent in 1863? What did Alfred Nobel invent in 1863? Okay, speed through a read then, guys. Round 5, number 1, the Roman god of love was the son of Venus. Name him. Number 2, who was Speaker of the House of Commons between 1992 and 2000? Number 3, who was the driver of the car in which Princess Diana died? Number 4, what name was given to the nobleman royalist who supported Charles I during the English Civil War? Number 5, from which country was the Rubik Cube inventor Erno Rubik. And number 6, what did Alfred Nobel invent in 1863? There we go, Shane. There we go. Them's the breaks, mate. Them's the breaks. We are going on to your anagrams, guys. Your anagrams. Are we ready for your anagrams? Remember, screen grab, write them down. The way they're mixed up is not the way the name necessarily is. Well, it isn't the name the way the name is. It's all the letters mixed together will get your name. Let me just sort my screen adjustment out. There we go. Number 1. There we go. Number 1 in your anagrams. Number 1. We are looking for a lady. We're looking for a lady. It's a lady's name. A-I-D-R-A-G-I-N-G. A-I-D-R-A-G-I-N-G. Female. I will tell you that on this round, all 3 are connected, but I'm not going to tell you what the connection is. All 3 are connected, but I'm not going to tell you what the connection is. A-I-D-R-A-G-I-N-G. Number 1. Number 2. Nay on screen. Nay on screen. N-A-Y-O-N-S-C-R-E-E-N. Nay on screen. N-A-Y-O-N-S-C-R-E-E-N. That's number 2. And your third one. They're all linked. Your second one's a bloke. Your third one's a bloke. Amen Recycle. Amen Recycle. A-M-E-N-R-E-C-Y-C-L-E. Amen Recycle. A-M-E-N-R-E-C-Y-C-L-E. That's a bloke as well. Number 1. Age raging. Female. Number 2. Nay on screen. Bloke. Number 3. Amen Recycle. Bloke. All connected in some way. I will give you a couple of minutes, fill in any gaps that you've got. Replenish your glasses. I will be back in a couple of minutes to take you through answers 4, 5, 6, and then we will have our 7th round this week, Sally's news round. Thank you, guys. So, if you haven't seen it already, Sally Social has given a clue. She has given us a clue, guys. So there we go. It's much against my wishes. They're connected. So we've got actress, actor, and sportsman, and there is a connection. And I would say it's all been since September onwards. All September onwards. One very recently and one fairly recently. Here we go, guys. They are your anagrams. They are your anagrams. So we got Bike Bitch in the comments there, and daughter of Edwina Barwick. It's a bit dark, is the picture. I've tried lighting it up, but it's not really carried to the filing cabinet of fate as we would like it to. Edwina is absolutely lovely. Former colleague of mine from maybe, I can't think when it was, probably 15 years ago, maybe. And absolutely lovely lady. Our paths have always crossed ever since. Much nicer than the colleagues I work with nowadays who just heckle me on quizzes. Really, really lovely lady. There she is with Eddie as well. And I've got to say, the daughter, absolutely love the daughter as well, because she does. She's dog rescuing. She's got Maki over from Romania very recently. Very recently. Alistair, I agree with you. Don't blame it, Sally Social. Sally Social at scottslifequiz.co.uk for any feedback of that kind, because I wholeheartedly agree with you, Alistair. I thought it was fairly obvious, but and to intelligent people it is. It's just the others. Just the others, really. Let me take you through your answers, guys. Let me take you through your answers. Number 4, round 4 is places. Istanbul changed its name for Constantinople. Constantinople. Number 2, Portsmouth is in Hampshire. Hampshire. The Grand Union Canal connects London with Birmingham. Number 4, Grossglockner is the highest mountain in Austria. Number 5, interrailers could visit Yugoslavia and Hungary. Yugoslavia and Hungary. 1 point for each, guys. 1 point. So a little surprise, little extra point there available. 1 point routinely for each round. If you got Yugoslavia and Hungary, I'll give you 2 points. If you got either, you get 1 point. Number 6, NSW in Australia is New South Wales. New South Wales. So number 1, Constantinople. Number 2 was Hampshire. Birmingham was 3. Austria 4. Yugoslavia for 1 point. Hungary for another point. So 2 points if you got both for number 5. And New South Wales is number 6. New South Wales, number 6. We're on to your people round. Number 1 was Cupid. Cupid, god of love. The Roman god of love was son of Venus. Cupid. Betty Boothroyd was Speaker of the House between 1992 and 2000. Betty Boothroyd. Henry Poole was the driver when Princess Diana sadly passed. Henry Poole. The name given to the nobleman royalist who supported Charles I were the Cavaliers. Cavaliers. Number 5 was Hungary. Erno Rubik was from Hungary. There we go, Shane. So Hungary. Number 6, Alfred Nobel invented dynamite. Invented dynamite. And from there, it just absolutely exploded. Number 6, dynamite. So you're round 5, guys. 1 was Cupid. 2, Betty Boothroyd. Henry Poole was 3. The Cavaliers were 4. 5 was Hungary. And 6 was dynamite. Let me take you through your really, really popular anagrams tonight. Most of you probably got these, seeing as Sally Social pretty much gave you all the answer. So, aid raging. The actress Diana Rigg. Diana Rigg. Number 2, nay on screen, Sean Connery. Sean Connery, and Amen Recycle is Ray Clements. Ray Clements. So Diana Rigg, Sean Connery, and Ray Clements, all of whom have sadly passed away in the last 2 or 3 months. It certainly helped Steph out. Let's see, guys, how many have we got at this stage? You are out of 30, or you're out of less, 24. No, you're not. 30 or 36. You're out of 30 or 36 if you Rooster boosted. Kev's on it. Right, that is Kev. You love your anagram show. So we're out of 36. Well done, Moira. I take it Helen's turned up then. Alison, good score. 33. So you're out of 36. Anybody who hasn't played their Rooster Booster yet, you got round 7. I think Neil was going round 7. Well done, Shane. Missing Christine this week, though. Guys, just to let you know about the brilliant guys at Roosters, as always, we talked about the Tall Boy Advent calendars. They have got a few left, so if you want to get a Advent calendar full of beer, they will be, they're actually starting dispatching them from tomorrow. So get your orders in, guys. Get your orders in. The order book is also open for Christmas. So if you want to get your Christmas beer orders in, you can start doing that now, guys. I'm so lucky to live so close to the Taproom. Like I say, it's only a 15-minute walk from my house to Roosters on the way there. Coming back takes 2 hours. The difference is staggering. Right, Roosters have really put their foot in it now. As their new merchandise, they are now doing socks. So if you like your socks, garish, festive, yellow, light blue, green, and red, all rolled into one. Oh, yes. Head over to the Roosters website. They've only got 50 pairs of these limited edition socks. I'm in the broom cover, Dan. They've only got 50 pairs of these limited edition socks. And believe it or not, your keyword this evening, note it down, you will need it later. You will need it later. The keyword tonight is Hoppy Christmas. Hoppy Christmas. I don't have the socks to match. And just this jumper, I know there's some fashion gurus out there will advise me to get some Hoppy Christmas Roosters socks. Ed the Duck's not with me either. It's just me. And as I said earlier, we've got Ant posting in the comments, joining us tonight, which is great. Ant will be here tomorrow. Ant is part of the great company, great local company, DJ and Entertainment Business, Yorkshire DJ Beats. Ant will be back quizzing 8 p.m. tomorrow on Facebook Live. He will be quizzing tomorrow, 8 o'clock on Facebook Live. Thank you, Jane. Thank you for your feedback. It's always valued. Yeah, it's appreciated. So, Ant will be here tomorrow. We will share links to that. If you fancy more of this typical quiz nonsense, jump yourself over to see Ant tomorrow evening. Thank you, Shane. Sally's news round. Question 1. Question 7, round 1. What was the name of the Downing Street communications director who resigned last week? Thank you for cottoning on about the socks. Well done, Tom. Brilliant. Good work. What was the name of the Downing Street communications director who resigned last week? Question number 2. This is the point that you scribble out your answer to question 1. Dominic Cummings also recently resigned, but back in lockdown, where did he travel to in order to check his eyesight was safe for driving? Thank you, Chris. Steph, I was in Specsavers the other day. You'll never guess who I bumped into. Everybody. Right, so number 2, Dominic Cummings also recently resigned, but back in lockdown, where did he travel to in order to check his eyesight was safe for driving? Number 3, Nicola Adams was forced to leave Strictly Come Dancing this week as her pro dance partner contracted COVID-19. What is her pro dance partner's name? So Nicola Adams was forced to leave Strictly Come Dancing this week as her pro dance partner contracted COVID-19. What is her dance partner's name? Question number 4. It's Sally's News Round, round 7. Des O'Connor passed away this week. What was the name of his only UK #1 hit single? Question number 4. Des O'Connor passed away this week. What was the name of his only UK #1 hit single? Wow. Clothing, quiz, speed, chat. Keep it all coming, guys. Keep it all coming. Number 5. Author, podcast host, and baby club presenter Giovanna Fletcher joined the cast of I'm a Celebrity this week. Which band is her husband in? So author, podcast host, and baby club presenter Giovanna Fletcher joined the cast of I'm a Celebrity this week. Which band is her husband in? And you'll be pleased to hear the 70 people who have pushed through this far. It's the last question of the night, everybody. Yes, we got through the waffle. We got through the twaddle. We've got there. Lewis Hamilton won his 7th World Championship last weekend. In which country did the race take place? Lewis Hamilton won his 7th World Championship last weekend. In which country did the race take place? So your quick recap, guys. Sport for Steph. We might bring sport back, Steph. You never know. What does everybody else want? So, number 1, what was the name of the Downing Street Communications Director who resigned last week? Number 2, Dominic Cummings also recently resigned, but back in lockdown, where did he travel in order to check his eyesight was safe for driving? Number 3, Nicola Adams was forced to leave Strictly Come Dancing this week as her bro dance partner contracted COVID-19. What's her dance partner's name? Number 4, Des O'Connor passed away this week. What was the name of his only UK #1 hit single? Number 5, author, podcast host, and baby club presenter Giovanna Fletcher joined the cast of I'm a Celebrity this week. Which band is her husband in? So far, next week, we'll be looking at sport and German TV. Good quiz next week, everybody. And number 6, Lewis Hamilton won his 7th World Championship last weekend. In which country did the race take place? They are your 6, guys. I'm just going to give you a minute to finish those off. Then I'll go through your answers. Then you post. And don't forget, you will need the phrase that pays, which is Hoppy Christmas. Hoppy Christmas, because of Christmas socks available. Have a look at Roosters. Get your beer orders in, guys. I know a couple of people have said about there's too much chat this evening. Part of what we're here, the guys at Roosters kindly donate prizes. They deliver that to people's houses free of charge. And the least we can do is give them a little bit of a push in the right direction. It's a really, really difficult time for the hospitality industry in general. It's a really difficult time for the brewing industry. if we can't take out a couple of minutes just to give those guys a nudge in the right direction. I think it's a pretty poor do when the guys are supporting us. They've always supported us. They really back the quiz, and I really back them. If the chat's not for you guys, I appreciate that. It's not the most serious quiz. It's not a quiz for everybody. It's about socially engaging. I've always said that. For the more serious quizzes, it might not be your bag, and I totally respect that. For those that want to come along, have a laugh, hear a little bit about beer, have a little bit of fun, have a little bit of chat, and kind of hook it round the quiz. That's what I'm up to, yeah? That's what I'm up to. That's your bag. Love your company next week. As I say, Ant's there. He's doing his quiz tomorrow. Some similarities, some differences. Just go with what you feel, guys. Go with what you feel. We'll share links to Ant's quiz. And I will give you your answers now, guys. I will give you answers. So, number one, Lee Kane. Lee Kane was the communications director. Lee Kane. Number two, Dominic Cummings was going to Barnard Castle. Barnard Castle. Number three, Katia Jones. Katia Jones was the Strictly Come Dancing pro who was paired with Nicola Adams. I Pretend was Des O'Connor's song. I Pretend. Number five, Giovanna Fletcher's husband is Tom Fletcher, and Tom Fletcher from McFly, obviously. So McFly. Number six, Turkey was the Turkish Grand Prix where Lewis Hamilton won his same. It definitely wasn't Motorhead. I mean, close. They're next to each other in the Guinness Book of Hit Singles. I think that's about as close as McFly and Motorhead get, Jesus, on that one. So Turkey for number six. Your answers again, guys. Lee Kane, Barnard Castle. Number three, Katia Jones. I Pretend was 4. 5 was McFly. And 6 was Turkey. You're all on 42 points now. You need to post your score out of 42, and you need to follow it with the words Hoppy Christmas. Hoppy is in hops. Hops, beer. Hoppy Christmas. Hoppy Christmas. If you spell it wrong, you're not in the draw. It's hard regime that we run here. So Hoppy Christmas, everybody who has put Hoppy Christmas, I will put their names into the random generator. Somebody will be picked out in the next half an hour. We post that on our Facebook page, and we let you know who has won. I'm going to keep talking a little bit longer. We had some feedback last week that I dropped off a bit too quick before everybody got a chance to put their answers on. Feedback welcome, guys. Let me know the rounds that you want. Let me know what works. Let me know what doesn't work. Thank you for taking part, as always. Thanks, as always, to the brilliant Sally Social. You guys drop off as you wish, guys. I'll keep going for a little bit longer just to give everybody that chance to post, guys. Thank you, as always, for taking part. I really appreciate it. Sally Social really appreciates it. Just keep it coming, guys. Keep your comments going. Thanks to the 70, 80 people who joined us this evening. We really, really appreciate it. We're back here, as we say, every Wednesday at 8 o'clock every Wednesday evening, and does the same Thursday nights at 8 o'clock. Join Anne, join myself. Chris, enjoy MasterChef. Zoe, enjoy I'm a Celebrity. Matthew, just go and have a pint, mate. Whatever you do, whatever you think is tonight, keep dropping off, guys. We love your company. Thank you ever so much. Edwina, stand by everything I said. Absolutely. Thank you for being part of the quiz this evening, Edwina. Thank you, David. Thank you, Zoe. Bye all. We will see you all next week. Happy Christmas. Keep supporting Roosters and keep social distancing. Night, guys. Take care of yourselves. Thank you.